Blog Talk Radio.
Check out the full episode of this on Mentellect Patreon. What are we leaving behind? When you leave your voices recorded on Earth, you leave a piece of your persona here. You leave a huge piece of your persona here in the Earth's atmosphere. You see, this is the reason why the Beast, if you notice, he wants to have recordings, the music recordings of all artists. They want to own the tones of all artists. You see, there's a reason why they want. It's not about just money, but it's about voice control, tones. They use tones and things like that for future things and ringtones and things like that, old art stuff you never even heard of, music they bring back. So they use these for voice recognition, which chimes into the past. Like you can play certain speeches, right? Like notice, if you ever notice, whenever they want to talk about the civil rights movement, they do what? They play Martin Luther King's voice. They play his speeches, his voice, mainly his voice, right? Or they'll play Kennedy's voice in about the 60s. You see, voice and tone is speech recognition, also lets you know what time period you're dealing with, what kind of knowledge you dealt with, things like that. You are a virtual, vocal intonation of persona. In other words, your whole persona, your whole personality is in that tone. If you listen to it, you see, there are a lot of things in people's tones. The strengths in their tones, the weaknesses in their tones, the impurities in their tones. Like I said, it's a very strong premise. This is why, you know, a lot of the people used to do is record oral records, right? We write stuff down. We didn't have recording devices yet, right? But why the and send the technology of recording here to register in the tones of the very people that will return here. The tones were registered into the earth, whereas certain tones were not registered into the earth. Certain tones built a foundational frequency, whereas other tones had to go on top of it, like music.
For the complete broadcast, you're going to have to go to Mentellect Patreon. Go to Mentellect Patreon for this complete broadcast, because it will not, I guarantee you, it will not be on YouTube. Subscribe to Mentellect Patreon and join the American Republic. And subscribe to High and Mighty Talks on YouTube with Newbie Minkari.
And also subscribe to Ethnic American channel.